Hello, good morning everyone. So, the first thing that I would like to state is that I am not arguing that women shouldn't get an abortion during the first trimester. I am here to state that women should be able to get an abortion for all trimesters, during all trimesters, Sure, it is true that abortion during the first trimester has safer chances, with less risk, and is overall cheaper. However, if women were to solely get abortions during the first trimester, this would endanger more lives than save them. The reason for this? Medical emergencies happen. Medical emergencies are things that humans cannot predict when happen, hence why they're called emergencies. However, on October 19, 212, an account from a nurse named Kim Painter stated that a woman who was 11 weeks pregnant was suffering from pulmonary hypertension, a condition that her doctor stated would carry a certain risk of death for her unless she had an abortion. Meanwhile, in 2018, there was a medical survey in the ED ward conducted by Ushma D. Updike, Nicole E. Jones, and Allison Jean McGregor. This research began on June 14th. In it, over 190 million women, ages 15 to 48, over 190 million women were in the ED wards for abortion-related reasons. 20% of those women, which is close to about 37 million, were in there for major incidents that rendered it necessary for them to get an abortion. I will return to this statement later as there is still more to be said, but ultimately, a woman's life and medical health should not be denied to her just because this emergency happened to her when it wasn't in the first trimester. A woman's life should not be sacrificed when there is a choice for her to choose whether or not to live. This brings me to my second point. If women were allowed to have an abortion, if women could have an abortion during all trimesters, it would also further their rights and their accessibility to abortion. Abortion in many states is often tricky to have due to certain laws, especially down south. For instance, in Alabama, a fine up to $1,000 and jail terms that could last up to a year are ordered on people who induce an abortion, miscarriage, or premature delivery on a woman unless it's to save her life or health. In Arizona, a prison sentence up to 2 to 5 years is the punishment for those who procure the miscarriage of a woman, again, unless it's necessary to save her life. And in Arkansas, they flat out make it illegal to provide any drug with the intent to produce any abortion or to attempt to produce the abortion by any other means. Ultimately, the justice behind the law of these laws seems to state that a woman can have an abortion, but only if her life is in danger and not if it's by her choice. Why is this such a big deal? Well, let me bring me back to a previous statement I stated, where in 2018, a survey showed that 37 million women in the ED ward were in there for major abortion accidents that rendered it necessary for them to get an abortion. One fifth of those 37 million women were in there because their abortions incidents were self-induced. 1/5 committed self-induced abortions on themselves. That paints a pretty clear picture. Ultimately, if women were allowed to have an abortion during any of their trimesters, it would further their rights, accessibility to abortion, and it would save more lives rather than endanger them. That's all I have to say.